28 female. Am finding it hard to date because of my height. I'm 5 feet 11 inches and have a hard time dating. A lot of guys have flat out rejected me because I'm too tall, or I get guys who fetishize my height. I feel like this height on a woman is only pretty if they are model thin, and since I'm average weight I just end up looking like Shrek compared to cute, short girls. I feel like even though I have a feminine style, my height just automatically makes me less feminine than everyone else and I hate it. Any advice? I'm also 5'11". I've personally never been rejected because of it. I think you've just been unlucky. There are plenty of guys out there who will date a tall, confident woman. Just like there are men intimidated by a woman with a powerful career, there are plenty of men out there who lack their own confidence and will not date a woman because she is taller than they are, and you don't want that anyway. Winking face. As a fellow tall lady, you've just got to own it. Love yourself. Be confident in your own skin and the right guy will come around who likes you for you, height and all. I can hear your lack of self-confidence in your Shrek comparison and you need to flip that narrative. I will tell you what is sexy. When a woman, regardless of their crutch, owns it. If you're short, tall, fat, skinny, whatever, own it. If they don't like you for whatever reason, bye Felicia, they're asses. Someone will dig you for the right reason. For the record, I think tall women are crazy sexy. My wife is 5'4" and I think she's the sexiest woman alive because she owns her faults, which I don't see or notice any of them. She could be 6 female and it wouldn't change how sexy she is to me. You will find someone who looks at you through that lens. Own it. You are clearly insecure about your height. You should work on that first and everything else will come as a result of that. I'm 5 feet 4 inches and my girlfriend is 5 feet 8 inches and we're perfectly happy with each other. Height is very subjective, and just like women having preference about men being taller, some men have preference too, but not everyone. You just gotta meet someone who'd want you for you. I'm not sure what you look like, so hard to judge. I'm 6 feet 3 inches and would have no problem dating someone your height or any height for that matter. How are you dating? Tinder. Question: would you date someone shorter than you? I just started dating a 5'11" girl. I'm 6'2". There's guys out there that will be interested, you just might have a harder time finding them. My sister is 5 feet 10 inches and embraces it. Learn all the positives of whatever your situation may be. You're always allowed to feel how you do, but being tall is not a curse. It's not a deal breaker. Some people can't handle it, and if they're so superficial you don't want to date them anyway. You're beautiful. This same advice goes for short guys and it works for you as a tall girl. It's not the height that the issue, it's the insecurity about it. Own it, girl. I am a 6 feet lady and have dated guys both significantly taller and shorter than myself. I think the trick for me was confidence and good hobbies. My height is not a downfall, and a well-timed tall joke is a great icebreaker on dating apps. Being able to bond over shared activities is a huge help. Stop thinking of yourself as Shrek. Find a new, healthier paradigm for thinking about your body and stop constantly comparing yourself to petite women who are a foot shorter than you. How you think of yourself and how you talk to yourself and about yourself are incredibly important, especially when you need to improve your self-image for the sake of your own health. Finding a physical expression or way of using your body that is positive may help, too. It may also help to learn to better distinguish fetishization from finding your height to be attractive, but I haven't seen any details from your replies in the comments yet if you have elaborated on that front. Your insecurity and lack of self-confidence is the main problem. Another issue is most guys shorter than you are just going to assume you want a taller man and won't bother approaching you. You have to approach them first and express some interest. I'm a guy same height, I have no issues with your height. I'm a 6'3" girl. I'm overweight, although it's not very noticeable with my height. I've dated guys at school when I was a head taller than them, and have now settled down with my 6'6" boyfriend. If they're discarding you because of your height, then either they're asshats and you're looking in the wrong places, or there is a different reason they're discarding you, because as far as I'm aware, guys don't care about the height if they're attracted enough to the girl. I'm 5'10" and experience the same issue. The only answer is to keep looking weary. Sure hope so. Everyone deserves to be happy. And There's no need to be rude. I'm 5 feet 10 inches. Tall girls rock. There are a lot of men taller than you. Are you rejected because of your height? You honestly aren't tall enough to be worried. You're just having bad luck. If you were 6'3" or something, then I could see it. I've dated lots of tall tiles 5, 10 and up. I always asked them their experience finding men. They said most men actually wanted them to wear heels so they would be even taller. What do you mean they fetishize your height? Are they attracted to tall women? Or do they want you to insult them for being shorter lol? People have the weirdest obsession for height. The first question a lot of women ask me is how tall I am. I mean, I get having a preference or a type. It's whatever. Just don't know where this whole height gate thing started. Don't get disheartened op. You'll find a guy that doesn't care or really likes it. Short men feel the same way. There are dudes who are nice and DC about your height. I mean, look at the bright side, least you didn't date a dude who is going for your appearance. Invest in yourself. We men is a lil overrated. Concentrate on your career. Good guys love women with ambition and who is smart. Those who judge by height FKM, they just insecure dudes. 6'2" here. Married a girl in my ballpark. She is awesome. There will be someone, probably more, who think you are awesome. Alternatively, think of your height as douchebag repellent. Sign of the horns, light skin tone. How much do you weigh? Look up Floor Jansen. She's the vocalist for Nightwish. She is beautiful, super talented and an Amazon. 6 feet or more if I'm not mistaken. Don't let those idiots get you down. We tend to focus on the negative experiences, so maybe that makes it seem as if jerks is all you get, but I'm sure you will meet someone worth your while. How's your volleyball spike? Fuck 'em if they don't like your height. I'm 5'9", so I have a bit easier than you, but if they don't want you, just ignore them. It's not your fault. Look elsewhere. Not like you can cut off you lower legs anyway. Part 2 of my comment, cause I am not done. I am very sure. My boyfriend is little bit taller but still very short, especially for a guy. Kids teased us for it when we were younger. You know who doesn't care at all now? Us. Thwere is literally zero insecurity my boyfriend has about his height, which I found very interesting. When I met him, it honestly surprised me. I sometimes wear heels and that makes me taller. None of us sees THS as a bad thing at all. I have zero boobs. Literally, the smallest bra is still too big for me. I used to want to have bigger boobs. Now I love them. When I want to feel sexy, I sometimes wear deep clavage, no bra. Tape my shirt so no accidents happen and I look great. You are tall, be proud. Chin up. Don't sell yourself short. There is always someone for everybody. My mother is 5 feet 11 inches. One sister is 5 feet 11 inches. The other is 6 feet tall. They all said it was a little harder to date. One sister says when she gains weight she's always worried people will think she is a man. But I always envied them. Everyone thought my younger sister was older than me. I'd be carded, over 21 years old, she wouldn't be. And I felt like I melted into the background. It was weird when I found out they envied my height when I envied theirs. My point is that everyone envies things about other people and that we all have dating challenges. So try your best to not fixate on your height. It's only one part of you. Lol, this is like reading about women who won't date men that are under 6 feet tall. Yeah, I'm 6'0" with a pot belly. If people are shallow enough to be turned off by your hey or our height is in any way a factor in their decision, trust me when I say that you don't want to be with them. The right guy will come along. Just you wait, black heart. I'm 6 feet. I've dated guys shorter than me and taller. I don't think that height matters as long as the person you're dating is a decent person. But some guys do seem intimidated by height. Keep moving forward. I'm sure in time you'll find someone that's the right size and fit and treats you with the respect deserved. Putting height aside, I hate to put it like this, but if you're not attractive, that could also be a factor. And in that case, well, you have makeup and a great personality to rely on. That's really all the advice I can give you. Work on being content with you, and when the right man comes along, he will notice it. I'm 6 feet 1 inch, so your height is perfectly fine for me. I'm 5 feet 9 inches. but I tend to be attracted to men that are around 5 feet 7 inches. My ex-husband asked me to never wear heels and to refrain from putting my arm around his shoulder since he found it demasculinizing. I realize now that those were red flags and I don't want to be around someone like that anyway. Just live life and don't let insecure men get to you. Everyone has a type and you'll never be attractive to everyone. I have the same problem. I'm 24, female, black, 5'10". I want a tall boyfriend but I keep getting short guys interested in me. Damn, so you're feeling what it's like to be a guy below 5'9", huh? Welp, there's really nothing you can do about your height. Just don't be insecure about it. I know this isn't revolutionary advice, but being insecure about it hurts you more, so just be confident about it. I know personally, I wouldn't mind that much dating a taller woman, and a good portion of guys I know feel the same. I'm a 6 feet man, so not especially tall. I've dated women of varying heights, but a tall woman with long legs is perfect for me. You should believe in yourself and see it as an advantage. Forget those haters and guys that reject you because of your height are doing you a favor. My wife is taller than me and I don't care. You don't need insecure boys to waste your time dating. Know your value and keep trying. When they decline you, they are doing you a favor and not wasting your time. Don't look down on your own self because of others' perception. Whatever your problem, it's not your height. You are using it as a crutch. It's a better crutch than, say, blaming all men for being shallow, but it's a crutch nonetheless. I get guys who fetishize my height. You sure about this? The common refrain is that taller girls don't date shorter guys. Since that's the case, any short guy who dates you is going to be like, wow, I'm dating a taller girl, at least for a little bit. And it might come off as fetishizing to you, but it's really just a natural reaction to their dating success being out of the norm. I know I'd love to date a taller girl, 5 feet 9 inches here, but I wouldn't really consider it a fetish. I'm 28. I am 5 feet 11 inches and I am average weight. I am also not very girly. Whilst I understand how hard it sometimes feels, you just have to own it. Confidence goes such a long way, and I've dated guys shorter than me, same height and taller. A huge thing for me was finding clothes that suit me and actually fit properly, because I'm mostly leg and just build from there. You can't change it, so you need to own it. Less than 3. We always want what we can't have. I'm a 5'5" girl and would love to be your height. I have a coworker who's probably 6 foot and her height definitely adds to her attractiveness in my opinion. Depends on the guy. I'm only 5'8", and while I do prefer shorter girls, I wouldn't be opposed to dating a girl taller than me. But usually girls are too self-conscious about it and wouldn't date a guy shorter than them. Go join our tall girls. That's a better forum for this. I thought this was from there until I started scrolling and seeing the shittier takes. Honestly, my main advice is to build your self-confidence first. Men date tall women. I'm 189 centimeters, just over 6 feet 2 inches, and I've found quite a few people to date. Yes, being tall does take out a hefty chunk of the crowd, and that can feel shitty, but would you actually want to date people who didn't like your height? If you're comfortable in yourself, it comes across. Again, please come over to the Tall Girls sub. It's just a really great place, and it's been great for my own self-confidence to see so many tall women thriving and being awesome. Guys who fetishize my height. Any more details on this? Is finding tall women attractive fetishizing? Did I just read? Guys who like tall girls want to be with me, but I don't want to be with guys who want tall girls. Ask yourself, do I make the guy happy? Does the guy make me happy? If the answer is yes to both, then fuck it, who cares that he is into tall girls? Because guess what, you're tall. When I was about 22, I went out a Tinder date with a guy whose bio said he was 6'1". I figured he was tall enough, so I wore some small 2-inch heeled boots, making me about 6'1" too. Well, when I got to the date, he wasn't even 5'10". He spent an hour distracted, trying to stand on his tippy toes so other people in the bar wouldn't know I was taller than him. He mentioned my height several times and was just stuck on the difference that he couldn't carry a conversation, so I just left. See how insecure he was about his height helped me realize that others' problem with my height was not my issue. Remembering how much it killed this grown man that I was taller than him, still brings my confidence up. Since then, I've fallen in love with a wonderful 6'6" man who calls me Shorty.